Okay, today's episode of Geek Awesome, I'd like to talk about short horror films. There's this one short film that is 3 minutes long called Playback. It's where this guy is sitting on his couch, he's flipping through the channels, and he comes upon this one horror movie. It's got this killer in a mask is chasing this young woman and kills her. Then all of a sudden the TV goes off, and he hears a noise. The guy hears a noise out in the hall of his apartment complex, and so he goes out and investigates, which I think is totally stupid and fucked up, because who the hell, like, oh my god, after watching a horror movie, goes out and looks, and checks on a noise? You, like, fuck that. You call the police or something and you say, oh, I heard a noise. You don't go investigate. Obviously he hasn't watched enough horror movies. What an idiot. Well, anyways, it's a really good short film. It's a really good one, but they say it was filmed all in one shot, which I don't think it really was, because there's this scene where the guy is running down the hall back into his apartment, then it goes all black, and then, when the guy is running down the hall back into his apartment, you see him from the back of him running and stuff. But then, when he comes into his apartment, you see him come run past the camera. How the hell, if it's all filmed at once, can he run by the camera? It wasn't. So it was 2 shots. So it wasn't all filmed at once. I'm just saying, it's not possible. Yeah. And then there's this other short film I watched called Witch Girl. It's 7 minutes long. It's about Sabrina the Teenage Witch as a kid, because there's this new horror comic series out called The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Yeah, it's really cool. So this short film is about Sabrina as a kid who gets a Ouija board and starts talking to the dead with it. And it's her friend Harvey and stuff. It's really cool. You need to check it out. It's creepy, but it's well done. It's awesome. I love it. And speaking of other short horror films, Dean Isaac Addison, came out with my first one called Blood Deep, about a girl when she was younger, comes home to find her sister was murdered, and they kill her, chases after her, and she puts that killer away, and then he comes back for her years later when she's a young woman. So you need to check that one out too. All the links to these videos in the description box. So check it out. I'm Dean Isaac Addison, and this has been Geek Awesome. Come back for more. Geek out.